From Pakoras to 75,000 Crores. The incredible journey of Dhirubhai Ambani. Imagine a young boy standing outside a temple, selling pakoras to tired pilgrims. A simple boy from a humble village in Gujarat, dreaming not of castles or kingdoms, but just of making ends meet. That boy was Dhirubhai Ambani, who would one day become the richest man in India, building an empire worth over 75,000 crores. The humble beginnings. Born on the 28th of December 1932 in Korwad, a small village in Gujarat, Dhirubhai was the son of a modest schoolteacher, Hirachand Ambani. Despite financial hardships, his father enrolled him in Bahadur Kanji school, hoping education would pave the way for a better life. But young Dhirubhai was restless. Books couldn't contain his dreams. As financial pressures mounted with 5 children to raise, Dhirubhai made a bold decision. He quit school to find work and support his family. He tried selling pakoras near the local temple during festival time, an early glimpse of his sharp business instincts. But as the crowds faded, so did the profits, and he quickly realized he needed a bigger stage. A new world, Yemen. At just 17 years old, Dhirubhai set out for Yemen with his elder brother, seeking better opportunities. There, he worked at a petrol pump for Rs. 300 a month. But he wasn't content with just a salary. He used his charm and business sense to boost sales, eventually earning a promotion to manager. Always curious, Dhirubhai would often sip cheap tea at luxurious hotels, listening quietly to the conversations of wealthy businessmen. One day, he overheard something that would change his life. The silver in Yemeni coins was worth more than the coins themselves. Sensing an opportunity, he began melting coins and selling the silver until the government caught wind of it. Before they could act, Dhirubhai had already wrapped up his operations and returned to India, pockets full of his first real earnings. Building Reliance, a dream in Mumbai. Back home, relatives criticized him for leaving a stable job, but Dhirubhai had a fire that could not be put out. In 1958, with a modest capital of Rs. 50,000, he opened Reliance Commercial Corporation in Mumbai, trading spices and yarn. The textile industry was heavily controlled by cartels and unions, making it difficult for newcomers. Yet, Dhirubhai found a way, cleverly navigating and even challenging the old system to make space for himself. When traders tried to block him, he fought back, even staging a protest by dumping his goods outside a corrupt officer's house. Eventually, Dhirubhai separated from his early business partner, Champaklal Damani, and in 1966, he launched his own textile brand Vimal, named after his nephew. The journey wasn't easy. Powerful competitors tried to sabotage him. But Dhirubhai traveled across India, convincing retailers with a simple promise. If you make a profit, keep it. If you face a loss, come to me. Retailers believed him, and soon, Vimal became a household name. In fact, there was a time when 100 Vimal showrooms opened across India in a single day. Going public, the people's tycoon. In 1977, Reliance launched its first IPO, and thousands of small investors, inspired by Dhirubhai's story, lined up to buy shares. He democratized wealth creation, giving the common man a chance to own a piece of his dream. When Reliance held its annual meeting in 1986, 30,000 investors attended, a record in India's corporate history. Dhirubhai wasn't just building a company, he was building faith. Resilience in the face of hardship. In 1986, Dhirubhai suffered his first major heart attack, leaving his left hand partially paralyzed. But even this could not break him. With fierce determination, he underwent therapy and rebuilt his strength both physically and mentally. As India's economy opened up in the 1990s, Dhirubhai led Reliance into new sectors like telecom, petrochemicals, and energy, setting records and breaking barriers. In 1992, Reliance became the first Indian company to raise money from global markets. In 1995 to 96, He launched Reliance Telecom, setting the stage for a telecommunications revolution. Legacy. From selling pakoras on a dusty street to reshaping India's industrial landscape, Dhirubhai Ambani's journey is a story of dreams, courage, and unbreakable will. He proved that background doesn't matter, only vision does. He proved that failure is temporary, but perseverance is eternal. And he inspired millions to dream big, start small, but think fast. Today, Reliance Industries stands as a towering tribute to one man's belief. Think big, think fast, think ahead. Ideas are no one's monopoly.